And what's going on, everybody? So this isn't going to be your typical video right here. This is the updates video on all the projects I've got going on and going over them. You know, when it comes to when I want to do them and the time frame to do stuff and not rush at it and everything. So last video, we put the carburetor on top of the supercharged chainsaw, and it's mounted enough to where it'll do the job. You know, for that. I got to get a throttle cable and full wrap handles done, and some stuff came in the mail for it, but not everything. Stuff's running late, you know, so throttle barrel things, you know, if you get it off of Amazon, it comes pretty quick, but it seems like if you get it anywhere else, it's going to take it, you know, days to do. So we can't do any progress on that on the full wrap on the handle. Little stuff that ain't worth making video on, like, you know, keeping a video straight. Fiber washers, you know, putting that on the gas fitting, the banjo fitting for the fuel line for the snowmobile. If you didn't see that, you should go check that out. Reviving that thing. Wants to drip onto a coil slowly, so I gotta do that. At least I found that out a few months ago when I ran it. Also, the MC30 project, like, what's been going on with that? The paint has finally cured on these. Well, it feels like it's finally cured enough to do something with. My nail doesn't dig into it anymore. You can scratch over it and stuff. It doesn't do weird stuff now, which is nice. But the paint turned out, you know, finally turned out decently and everything on it and stuff like that. I'll get a piece down here for you, so we can get a good look at it. Shiny. So yeah. I mean, just fingerprints appear on it, but other than that, it isn't, like, soft anymore. It took months for this to cure, and I was about to re-strip it down and everything, getting all mad and everything, because I used that Duplicolor 1K, and it had great reviews on it. Yeah, I think this is stuff right here. Yeah, 1K clear, fuel resistant, everything. It had me sold. Took forever. And then I learned about 2K. There's, like, another 2K system out there that works even better, and I wish I'd spent the money on that. But either way, these are good enough, look good enough. I did it in my homemade spray booth that's sitting back there. Still have it, you know, obviously. But it ain't perfect, but it'll do the job for what I'm going for by the time we put all this together and everything. I kind of look at it and it's like, ew. But I'm no professional at painting, so that's the update on that. On paint, excuse me, the engine is still sitting up there quiet. I got to get the head on it. I got to get the head gasket. I got to find those. I had heads sent to me, and there's a head gasket around here, but I got to get those. I probably just want to put a new head gasket on it is what I need to do instead of using a used one just for all good sealing purposes and everything. So the engine is sitting wrapped up, quiet up on the shelf. See? Wrapped up. Nice and good. Nothing happened with it since we assembled it last and everything. I really want to bench run it, but I'm going to save that more for winter time and everything. Take my time on this one. This is definitely the one to take my time on. I got a little, you can see where the piston rings were and everything, but it's kept lubed and everything's happy in there. So that's 28 over, by the way. Didn't see that assembly video. I'm pretty sure I have it. You should go check that out also. But other than that, that's been a pretty good one right there. So that project I'm still planning, still figuring out, working on and everything, getting it all together. And like say for a show saw, something that's going to look halfway decent. Kind of like, you know, with the supercharged chainsaw here. That's all for show. That's not going to win any competitions and whatnot and stuff like that. But I was wanting to do the throttle cable and the full wrap handlebar. Same video. I may do a separate, I don't know, but the full wrap, I've got the idea of and everything. It's on the way. The Pooch motorcycle back here. It runs fantastically. I could start that up, hit it, 3 kicks, it fires over and runs. Just hook the battery up. It runs fantastic. I'm still not sure what I want to do project-wise with it. The handlebar is bent all to hell on the left side, and it hurts your wrist to pull the clutch lever. The clamp for it is delaminating. The aluminum on it is going to hell. So that's one of those, okay, So what do you want to do with it, kind of things. I do want to put a different set of handlebars on it. That bike is slow. It's just kind of slow. I don't know if that's by nature or what. I really can't find many videos of them. I really can't find any videos of them really driving, without some weirdo background music or something like that. Somebody's doing drone footage of it, so you can't get it perceptive. But the carburetor works on it. Other than when it starts vibrating, the float bowl is only held in by 2 screws, and I guess that idea works if something's not vibrating to hell or whatever. But that when it starts to leak around the seal, the O-ring seal for the bowl, I sat there and determined that it's like, what is this gas coming from and everything? It wasn't coming from up high. It wasn't coming around the where I connected the engine. It's coming out of the bowl when it vibrates. So it doesn't like that at all. But it runs fantastic with that carb. It absolutely, like I say, it fires up, warms up, and it's good to go. But I need to make an oil tank for it. I need to find something an oil tank that I can cram into the side so that it can feed oil. Because right now I'm just doing premix 2-stroke, and those are 50-1 is what they were back in the day. But, so that's the update on a lot of those things. The 790 MC101 race saw, that I think I'm going to convert it from the 10-pin short bar that it has. Like I said, these are all projects I've done, by the way. You go back in the channel, you will see all of these things. I'm going to go ahead and probably make it more of like what you're going to find here. So it's going to be taken down to an 8-pin with kind of like the race saw up there and everything right there. Yeah, that one up there. Yep, that's got an 8-pin on it with a square chain and everything. That's kind of the setup I want to go for with it and everything, so it can handle the wood here better, it can utilize it better and everything. That's kind of thing on that. Everybody saw the Bobar chainsaw video right here and everything. Yeah, this one right here back there. The chain on the bottom's good. The stuff that's been wrapped up, you would think that it was the good stuff. No, the stuff that was exposed is good and free. The stuff that is hidden inside of it, it's welded itself to the railing. So as far as how far that one's going to go, I don't know. If finding chain for that is expensive, but the railing on it is super brittle and everything, so I need to figure that out. That's like very far back, but I got it off the ground. It's hanging up off of a pretty good sturdy hook and everything, so it's not going to go anywhere right now. Yeah, I've got plenty to do. I've still got stuff laying down over there in the corner over there that needs to be gotten to. There's a McCulloch generator peaking. It needs carb work. Runs, but needs carb work. That'll be something we're going to have. And there's another Promac 1010 hiding over there also that has to get done. You probably see it right here. It's hiding, and I need to get it going too. Who knows when the last time it ran? It's got all the barn dust and shed dust, whatever it came from on it. So it's been sitting a while. I don't know anything about it other than it had compression, and I gave $30 for it. So that's it. There's ton, and also the 895 up there that I got from Ted. I had a video on that and how great it runs. Back in July, I was starting it up, and the pull spring decided to break, the recoil spring on it. So that's got to get fixed too. And either do I want to fix it by the little hack of bending at the end of it and heating it up, bending it, seeing if that's going to work, how long that's going to work, or do I just want to order a new spring for it and call it a day? So yeah, I might do that just to give that saw the proper going for it and everything. So yeah, you get a bunch of chainsaws and suddenly everything wants attention and whatnot, and that's the truth and everything. But the collection's there. It's fun to have. I got to get up into the loft. I got to get it clean and stuff like that, and then I'm having another idiot idea of getting another motorcycle. Yeah, I'm kind of having that idea floating. I've been messaging a guy on it, but it's kind of one I've been wanting to get since I was younger. I had an Aramachi. I'll kind of say it. I had an Aramachi, AMF Aramachi Harley Davidson, and restored it. I got it when I was 16. It was an X90 90cc model, a little one. Restored it, sold it when I was 20 to fund my truck project and stuff, and now I'm looking to a bigger one that a guy has about an hour south of me. I requested more pictures. He said he doesn't have any at the moment, but he'll get them to me and everything. So hopefully that. Maybe there'll be another bike. Maybe there won't. It's missing the exhaust system and the seat on it. He said it was just missing the seat. It looked complete, but I pointed out it is missing the exhaust on it. Little side covers and stuff. I'm not too worried. The exhaust is where an expense is. So if he doesn't have the exhaust for it, then I'm going to see if I can knock him down a little bit on it, because that's not going to be a cheap thing to get for those. So, I mean, but it is what it is. I need a haircut. I've been hunting in the evening times and stuff like that, so that's why I really can't do too many videos and whatnot, but I may take evening off today, spend with the family. The corn's not out where I hunt yet, and at the end of the video, I'll show you, I'll get you a video of the most recent with the corn up and everything, if I remember it, of my hunting site. But 2 years ago with the corn, there were deer. This year, there hasn't been any really signs of them running around and stuff. But when the corn's gone, they're off in another field. I can call them in and stuff. But we're not even into the rut yet. So, yeah. Lots going on. The BP1 is still sitting on the floor. It may have shown there. It runs and runs great. Like I say, the Pooch runs fantastic. I got to figure out the tank design, what direction I want to go with that and everything. Get the tank put on it. I want to put new handlebars on it. New throttle thing, because it's an internal one on the handlebars and it sticks and it's a damn nightmare. I just want to put new cables all the way around on it, and I can sit, cut, and measure my own with a few beers and watch it on my TV that I mounted up there. So I put a TV in the garage with a Chromecast on it, so now I can watch TV out here and enjoy time and stuff. Not that I don't love my family or anything like that. You know, you got 3 women in the house. Sometimes it's like, go to the garage and decompress, enjoy your stuff. So that was kind of, you know, Amazon purchase. Oops. But anyways, lots of stuff. Winter's coming in. It's 63 degrees in here. It actually feels pretty good. But got a bunch of stuff to do and everything. So that's why I'm making an update video on what's going on. Hopefully I can get more time and stuff to get in and do some projects, get more free days off of work and everything. Come out here and do some stuff and hang out in the garage with you guys and everything. But I'm yammering. That's kind of some updates that are going on. Just lots of little things. I need to just write a list and do stuff and hammer it through and whatnot. The supercharged one, I'm really excited to get going on it. The mock-up stages, it just becomes more and more and more of a monster as time has been going on and everything. It is an absolute beast. People are like, I want to hear it now. It's like, me too. They don't have internals. I'm going to admit the cost of getting this up and running here, even with the starter, like a hand start, because that's how it's going to have to start. There's no way you're pulling this over. We're looking at it around, I've done the price and everything on this. We're looking at about another $700 into this by the time we're done hearing it running and stuff and everything. So internals are going to cost around $350 and stuff and whatnot. Not a cheap project to do. But yeah, I'm going to have like $1,500, $2,000 into this, somewhere in that area by the time I'm done with it. And that's even going cheap on the supercharger. So, but yeah, that's like I say, it's going to be a while before we hear it run it. You want to hear it run sooner? Well, let me know. If you got a billet rod, I will be going to the billet rod with this one. I'm going to go brand new on that. And of course, the brand new piston and everything. But yeah, and that assembly alone, piston's 125, billet rod's 185. So you do the math there, that adds up real quick over $300 on just those alone. But the cable, I'm pretty sure I'm going to run it straight up in the last video, up through, and have it come up right here. So it's a nice clean look and everything. But I got to finalize a lot of stuff before I do that. So that is our updates on what is going on with projects. I know it's not an exciting video, but it is what it is. Want to fire up the BP1? I think we should. Yeah. Let's see if we can fire it up. Right here, right now, live, cold. This thing is cold. Everything. Let's see if we can get you guys in a position here to see this thing start. Let's see how well. Yeah, it's my chair I got to use for the first time. All right, let's see if we can hear it. Primer on. Hearing protection. Don't go without it. Everybody likes this. Like I say, this all runs a little fast at first, and then it'll cool down. It calms down. Up. A couple more. I started something up for this video. Started right up, told you it'd run fast at the beginning. As it warms up, I turn the screw in, the low side. Because it's meant to be adjusted externally to be able to do that. But once it warms up, turn it in, lean it out. She's great. That saw, I'll tell you, I had my, if you didn't see that revival video series, there's 6 parts to it. Go check those out. Go back in my videos, check those out. You will absolutely enjoy every moment of that saw right there. I promise you. This saw right here, it just feels different. It looks and feels different than any McCulloch ever made, any saw ever made in the world. So that's why it is loved by collectors and whatnot. But I'm rambling. Super thank you to all you who watch and have subscribed and everything. You guys are the ones. Look at that. I'm so excited. I hit my glasses right off. So excited. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to try to keep stuff going for you guys and everything and whatnot. I'm not trying to, run myself into the ground doing it either. And that's definitely not what's been happening. But time to go spend time with the family. Enjoy these beautiful fall days while they're here. Snow comes. Yeah. And everything. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody.